Ooh, it's an exciting day. What's up, peeps? Welcome back to the channel. Yes, yesterday we released a video talking about MW2 maps coming back to MW3. It seems we've now later confirmed that with the MW3 release, it will only be MW2 remastered maps, which, you know, kind of feels like a bit of a ripoff. Regardless, though, MW2 being my favorite Call of Duty of all time, it's going to be awesome. And speaking of awesome, we have Scump also giving his reactions on the maps being announced and giving a bit more critique from a player/creator side.
All 16 MW2 2009 maps are confirmed for Modern Warfare 3. If you text each map's name, it'll send confirmation back. I actually am curious to see what you guys think. Okay, can I propose something else? Let's look at it from a different angle. Okay, don't get me wrong. So we did the podcast yesterday, and I was saying, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. You know what I'm saying? I know everyone is going to be super excited. Everyone's going to be super excited when the game first comes out, right? Everyone's going to be loving it. MW2 maps, all that good shit, right? But the amount of hours that I personally, this is probably not bad for newer generation COD players, but the amount of hours that I've put into these maps already, I kind of want something a little bit new. You know, releasing these 16, great, fantastic. But if there's no new maps, I'm going to be a little bit tight. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be a little bit mad. Because like I said, these maps are incredible. Like some of the best maps we've gotten in Call of Duty, right? But it's just the amount of hours that I've already put on them. It's like, I just feel like I'm going to get sick of them so much faster than new maps. Does that make sense? There's a big button there, though. If they do put in new maps, then I think it'll be dope. If there's these 16 maps, and then there's like five to seven new maps that they throw into the rotation, I think that'd be fucking dope. I think that would be amazing. And then obviously, if they push like the old DLC style COD packs where, okay, you know, 3 maps come out every season or whatever, I mean, that would be amazing.
So he's definitely excited, but also voices maybe his concerns with playing back the maps that all of us, or a lot of us, have already played before, being MW2. And now that we have further confirmed there apparently will be no longer any other maps besides the MW2 ones, I feel like that's a pretty strong concern to have of a game that was many people's favorites Call of Duty of all time, but you've already put so many hours on those maps. What is the true replayability now as an adult going back to that old Call of Duty title? He also gives further notice of like, okay, how is this going to impact? And someone asked the question, which I'm thankful for because I was not following the Call of Duty esports scene back when I was in 8th grade with MW2 or whatever it was. And so they asked, how has it changed on the competitive side? If we have a year full of competitive MW2 maps, what's that going to look like?
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it because I love these maps. Obviously, we're going to have new mechanics. They're going to feel super different than they did back in the day. The movement speed's probably going to be faster. I've heard a lot of rumors about the game. We'll cover some more of those in a second here, but like slide canceling might be back. I mean, just movement speed's going to be faster. The guns are all going to be different. Like, I don't know. Well, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Does anyone remember how well the MW2 maps played for comp? Loved them for pubs, but didn't follow competitive back then. So I actually played competitive back then. But the game modes, they're not even relatable at this point. Like, the game modes that we played back in the day on these maps were Demolition, CTF, and S&D. Nowadays, we're playing Hardpoint, S&D, and third game mode. Who the fuck knows? It could be CTF. It could be, I mean, Control. It could be, you know, like... But again, they're going to play super different. So it's kind of hard to even, like, say. But S&D played well in this game. I mean, we got, like, Karachi. Karachi's a great search map. I mean, High Rise, Terminal, Invasion. I don't know. We'll see. I'm curious to see how, like, Hardpoint, specifically Hardpoint's going to play. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm anxious to see how it works. But that's like something that, you know, I do want to see.
But yeah, my first excitement, I'm still excited. I still will be paying for the Call of Duty, my first one I've bought in quite some time and been excited for, although there are many concerns now about how well this MW3 game will do if it's just MW2 remastered, which does seem a bit odd. Are they going to give us at least some weapons back? And Scump has his concerns. Other pro players have voiced their concerns. And what do you guys think about this? Can you play MW2 on MW3 for a whole year and have it, you know, with a lot of replayability? I know the first 2 weeks are going to be lit. How long is he going to last past that? And then one last mention, it's like, okay, imagine if we would have had a COD competitive season for the esports side on freaking Twitch with MW2 Maps, but now it's going to be on YouTube. So a few concerns going forward. Scump gave his reacts. What do you guys think? And apparently some big news is dropping today as well, so we'll see if we cover that later. Till next time, okay, drink up. Bye-bye.